Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here in the Langston mine, somewhere in the Langston mine, starting episode 43. So we just slept the end of last episode, have a good bit of food on us. That was kind of one of our problems. But yeah, we're in the mine, in a part where I don't really know. Don't really know. So we're gonna go ahead and I think light up another flare and kind of continue where we left off, aimlessly wandering. There's a way to go this way. There's a few ways. Oh, it looks like we actually might have some glimmer fog maybe going on. Maybe an aurora. No, it's gonna be glimmer fog because it's still daytime. Okay, yeah, a lot of just things to explore. Oh, our sport bow. Look at that, finding that right off the bat. Light and durable manufactured bow. A trusty companion on or off the archery range. I feel like I should take that. Yeah, starting the episode with a new item found. That's always good. I will be taking a lot of this stuff. I know we're pretty heavy. So maybe finding the entrance soon would be not a horrible thing for us. But yeah, so we have the mine gate key and the mine front office key, if I'm correct. So let me see if I am correct in that. I don't know if there's a way to see if I have any of these items. It's going to be in here somewhere. Notes. You got a lot of them. No, I can't tell if we have the key or not. I'm sure there's a way. But I do not know. Can't be in mementos. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that we have both of them, perhaps. There's a Stay on Target book. We could go ahead and read that at some point. Yeah, it looks like this is a dead end, so that's good, actually. That is really good. That kind of eliminates one way for us to go. What did you have on you? Nothing useful. This was a cool little find over here, I will say. Anything I want to put away? Maybe I can use this backpack for that. Nothing there. 12% canned corn. Tell you what, though, I will get rid of that. Everything else is edible, so I am gonna keep it all on me. Got a lot of flares, a lot of everything. Look at all the 100% torches. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, just keep going, I suppose. I know we're really, really heavy, but there's not too much I could really do about it. Maybe I'll start leaving the marine flares, actually. At least most of them. That's a start. And then I'm going to bank on us finding some more lamp fuel. And you know what, though? We can always craft 100% torches as well. So I'll go ahead and drop all of them. Okay. A good start. Maybe I keep the painkillers. Maybe I drop this stuff. Could maybe start thinking about dropping the cattails, but that's a nice reliable food source. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, I'm good at 92. Let's go. It's going to be basically back the way we came. Which I don't think should be too hard to find. There's a flashlight. I'm going to leave the flashlight. We have enough light sources here to be okay without it. And I know I could use it right now too because of the glimmer fog, but I'll pass on it. There's not a way up here, is there? It definitely looks like there is, but I just need to find it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks very inviting, but I almost bet you it's not supposed to be climbed, so we'll go back this way. Okay, back into the mine. So yeah, last episode, a lot of good things, a lot of exploration. Gonna really continue that. in this episode. That's right. We went that way, so we do need to go this way now. Yep. A lot of untouched area. Everything's starting to come back to me. 300 feet elevation. Oh, here we go. Wonder where this leads. Nothing there. Oh, that scared me. Thought I did something wrong. Here we go. I'll light this back up. We'll continue on. Should have 200 feet, right? Yeah, here we go. Is this going to lead me to, like, where I need to be? That area that was locked behind the mine gate there? I'm going to say maybe. Another flare. Good on that. Look at this place, huh? Down vest, I'm good. I'll take that. Storm lantern, good on that. Nothing else here, really. There's a lot to look at, so I gotta make sure I grab everything. Okay. Yep, good this way. That's one way knocked out. Do believe there's another kind of upward. Yeah, here we go. I don't think this will be the dead end either. It's a 100-foot elevation. It is. And here we have the mountaineering rope. Where does this take us? Too encumbered to climb. Probably should have known that. And we're encumbered to climb by quite a bit, too. Okay, it's just a quick peek up there. I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not going to spend a ton of time. Oh, look at that! Okay, this brings us back to the mine over this way. Okay. No, that is completely correct. Okay, yes, this is near the helicopter crash. That's where we stayed that one night. Before we got the Aurora to get to the helicopter. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Did I pick up everything? Yeah, we're back at 95. Okay, great. Okay, that's a good and bad. It's a good and bad. It's good because we kind of eliminate this whole entire branch of the mine. We can call this whole area explored. However, now comes the time where we have to really just walk all the way back. I mean, all the way back through this mine. Not necessarily upset about that, but it is kind of a pain, because now I gotta really remember where we came from in the last episode. And unfortunately, I'm a college student, so a lot has happened between yesterday's episode and today. So we'll go back down this way. 400 feet. Now, isn't this game supposed to be in, like, not Imperial, but the metric system? So I wonder why it's in feet and not like meters or something. Because I know 400 feet sounds like a lot, but it's only like, what? Maybe like 150 meters or something? Something like that. Pretty deep underground, but not really. I'm going to assume I touched this area. Yep, I did. So we'll head back. Still got that glimmer fog going. That's going to go right into nighttime, if I had to guess. 500 feet. Yeah, look at this. Remember this in the last episode? Yikes. Yeah, gotta be careful. That's a run ender. That is a run ender. We've been doing pretty good, though, about time and everything. Cabin fever hasn't really bothered us yet. I have a feeling that might be coming, though. Definitely maybe. So we'll try to get back to where we kind of need to be. I do want to get into that mine office, because we do have the key for that as well. Man, just a whole, like, ravine down here. This is swaying. That was crazy. Ooh, boy. I hate that. I really hate that. Nothing in there. Nice to see that these wires aren't really electrified. That's cool. Yep, and then this is the way where... I do remember this. This was like the way I was questioning where the heck I am. Not gonna lie, valid question. Oh, throw that out. Go ahead and use this one. We're burning through our flares, which is really nice. They're pretty heavy. Slowly but surely. I do want to start maybe thinking about eating something. We can eat something that's about 500 calories, so why don't we drop those too? Let's see, anything that's like 500, that could be good. I'd rather maybe do the peaches right now, just because they're the heaviest object. That'll get us close to full. Nice. And let's pick up both of those. Good. Okay, onward. Okay, and this was like the weird little side room, right? Because this way was a dead end. Yes, it's all coming back. Okay, great. Good stuff. Yeah, so I'd assume this episode we're going to find out kind of what happened to Rudiger and his project, if I'm going to guess. Because I think all we got to do now is just get into that locked part. Let's see what we got going for a mission. Check the foreman's reports for details on where to use the mine gate key. So that's going to be under explore the locked zone. Okay. Alright. Not a problem, so now we just got to get into the lock zone. Finding my way back right now would be really nice, though. Should be able to. I do want to swing by, like I said, the mine office first. Because I bet you there's going to be something interesting in there. We'll have to see. Yep, and here's where I tore the planks down. Nice. Keep out. Yeah, that was just a recommendation. Suffocation risk. Okay. I do remember that this is a suffocation zone, so let's just walk through it. Maybe I'll run. Just a little bit. Get the heart going, right? That way out. I don't think I wanted to go that way. I think I wanted to go this way. I believe. I could be incorrect, but... I think it was this way. Nice. We didn't have to use any canisters either. Excellent. Okay, cool. Yep, and then this should take us to where we had to do all that crouching. Is that another flare? Ah, trying to get rid of you guys. That's fine. And I went down that way as well, I think. Perhaps. I don't really know. I'll walk down here again, but... I did not go this way. MRE. Good on that. I'll take the painkillers. Okay. And we'll head this way a little bit. Like I said at the very end of last episode, this episode's just going to be a real... probably real repeat of what we've been doing. Okay. That way out. Don't know if I want to necessarily go that way, though. We'll try over here first. It's a little something. Could this be? Oh no, I was here. Yeah, I was definitely here. Okay, if I keep going down this way, will this, like, loop me back? In, like, a very convenient way? don't think I'm supposed to be here. This is where I'm starting to get a little lost now. Will not lie. Yeah, I just need to find, suffocation risk. I haven't been here either. My goodness. There's just a lot of, like... Oh, another canister. Just a lot of places to explore. Almost too much. I don't think there's any such thing as too much, but... Just very interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna go that way. Let's... First of all, get rid of that bed flare now. Let me go back to the front office. Let's just do that. Or, sorry, the mine office. Let's go get that first, and then we can come back up here. This is not a really hard place to find. And we'll keep going back. They're pretty slow, but that's okay. And we'll head right in this way. Yeah, I would love to map this place out and know it a little better, but... Man, the twists and turns are crazy. Okay, there's where we found the MRE. We'll just duck down over here again. Yep, perfect. Very, very slow. Can I do want to take this, because that's like not something you find everywhere at all. That is a very unique item. I'll try maybe doing this. That's 0.4, but it is something. Any bad foods? None yet. Maybe just to prove a point, I'll just drop those. Gonna keep up with tradition. As this is the long walk, but this does take us back to where we were. So I am kind of happy about that. And we also found, I remember in the last episode, the way to the pit. So that's also kind of a way now that we don't have to really explore later on. Which is nice. And it seems like the pit is the bottom level of the mine. Which is also really nice. This is quite the crouch session here. I'm sure it did. What was in here? Just a cotton toque. Suffocation risk. That's cool. Still gonna probably just block it. Oh. That was easy. Okay, back in somewhat familiar territory, I think. Gonna be a real memory exercise. Get back, but I think I got it. This flare does a nice job at lighting things up, though. It's very nice of the game to give you a ton of flares. Okay, I do think this is where... Yep, got that. Okay, this is where that long stretch of toxic gas is, I believe. Yeah. You know, I'll run it just because I am trying to burn calories. Definitely a little weird to say, but it's true. I'm not trying to be tired though, so maybe I shouldn't run it. So maybe at 15 seconds I'll go ahead and put my respirator on. I don't want to get too carried away waiting till we have like half a second left to do that. You know? Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. No need to play around. So you definitely can make it through it, though, if you're just sprinting. Because it looks like we are just about through it. Yes, we are. Get that off. We didn't even use one. A full one, which is great. Okay, we're down here now. I don't know if this is... Actually, yes, this is where we found everything. That's right. I'm gonna throw this flare into the water, see what happens. Gonna light the whole place on fire. Nope, there's an invisible wall there. Thank you, Flare, for finding that out. Okay. Yeah, so there should be... Maybe it wasn't right here, but there was a place that we found one of the keys. So I'm going to assume that we have both keys now to go back up to the gate. Probably should have rewatched last episode, but that's okay. That is alright. This is certainly a hike, though. Certainly a hike. Much, much, much bigger than the mine in Blackrock. For sure. Elevator, okay. Now, I think we are going to have to make some tough choices if we do have to rope climb again. Which I'm kinda thinking we do. So, definitely might have to dump some of the food finally. I would actually probably dump all the water first before I dump the food. Just because we have so many sodas, water is not a huge issue, but then again, making water down here, you see we can't start a fire, so it would be a little difficult. Once we're out of this, I'll go ahead and check what the water situation is like. Okay, let's go ahead and put that respirator on, or else we'll instantly die and the run is gone. We're gonna replace. Here we go. Okay, perfect. I gotta dump that. We'll take this off. As the inventory, 95 pounds. Just a few pounds overweight, but again, manageable. Not too bad. Okay, this is where everything has kind of happened, yes. Okay, good. So now it's back this way. Awesome. Excellent. Good to be back here. Then we have our light sources that we lit as well. Good. Okay, I think finding the front office is very straightforward now. We literally just take the next right, if I'm remembering correctly. And we'll go ahead, open that all up, see what's in there, and then we'll head up to the bridge. We'll get in that way. We are going to have to, unfortunately, drop some stuff. There's no way around it. There is just no way. Bunch of ruined canisters. Yeah, and here's all that mining stuff. I would love to take it back with me. That would be such a nice, like, little relic. Just to have. It'd be kind of cool, but... meh. No real use for us. I'd consider the hockey jersey maybe a little more valuable. Which I don't think we found one at all yet. Who knows? Maybe able to find one in here. Some long walks, though. Nothing short of a walking simulator. There we go. Seems like just about where I want to be. Yeah, and there's the flask I put right in the middle. That's funny. I'll leave it there. There's a fire barrel. Yeah, let's just examine our water situation. So that's about 10, maybe 8 pounds, 9 pounds of water right there. I could do Yeah, I could drop that, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead. I have a feeling we're going to be finding a lot more water. And sodas, too. Probably in here we'll find a soda. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Curiosity's been killing me. Regular hunting rifle. I mean... Meh? Yeah, like meh? It's cool, I guess. What about it, though? Leave that here. Long wool scarf. Again, cool, but... not really what I'm looking for. Okay, here's a bunch of kind of good stuff. And we'll search these drawers for anything interesting. We'll drop that. Cool. There's just nothing useful in here. It's all just been really mid. Yeah, just meh. I really could have probably lived without searching that out. But you know what? The curiosity is satisfied, so we'll just roll with that. Okay, so next, right? Where are we going to go? I think the quickest way is going to be back this way and then through the gate doors. We can be just about underweight if we want to be, which is good. We're going to drop this flare, and we should be okay to climb once we sleep. So that'd be nice. I do want to maybe start going a little more quickly through the mines. I know I want to also take my time and search it out and everything, but cabin fever has me paranoid, to say the least. I think we're definitely going to get it, even if we go immediately outside after this and spend like a day or two. We're probably going to at least get the risk. But we have just been spending a ton of time inside. It's funny how it says that way out, even though you can go this way. Yeah, just a ton of time indoors. So it'll be good to maybe get outside for a few few minutes. I haven't seen the sunlight in so long. But I'm very, very invested now, though, in the Tales from the Far Territory lore. I could not wait to come back and, and sit down and investigate the mine further. I'm sure this tale is going to have us going right back into Sundered Pass, too. Which is okay, because Sundered Pass is one of my more favorited regions, so I'm not really complaining about that. Okay, let's step out here. This mine area has been really, really cool. Our journey takes us elsewhere. Okay. This is going to be, yep, elevator cable to get out of here. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do is, yeah, we'll sleep in this corner. Go ahead and throw the flare back there. And I think I'm going to sleep for a good bit. I'll do the first 2 hours. That way I can drink a soda in a little bit. See, actually, you know what? Be a little more strategic. Instead of drinking a soda, we could eat like 2 corns. Let's do that. That'll get a decent bit out of the inventory as well. Okay. That's good. Now I'll sleep for a little more. Cool. Excellent. I swear, the word of this series is cool. That's all I say. Is cool. But it is cool. Everything in this mine so far has been worth it. For the most part. How many calories am I at? 1972. Okay, the year of Hurricane Agnes. Got it. Oh, I'm a nerd. That's okay. Let's maybe... let's do that one, actually. That one's getting a little low in condition. Nice. And then I'll wait a little bit on the water as well. Okay. Maybe I'll sleep for 2. We'll get fully rested, and then we'll head right up to The elevator cable. Take that up. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Do I want to use another flare? Yes, because if I waste it partially, I'm not going to care. Alright, let's pick up our tools. 85 out of 88. Excellent, and we have the bedroll. Alright, let's get out of here. Now I could stop right here. Oh no, there's nothing there. There's a ledge here. And does this take you... Okay, yes, that takes you into the other mine. I should say the upper level, rather. Anything here? No. There's something here, though. Oops. Okay. Floor 1. Did I get out this way? Can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna say probably not this way. I say probably not. Let's keep going up. We'll just try to get all the way up to where we need to be. Gonna be this area? It is gonna be this area. Yes, excellent. That is what I wanted. Okay, let's leave the concentrator just for a second. I want to see what's going on out here. My goodness, being outside is unreal. Okay, though, nothing I really want to be a part of out here, so let's just go back in. It was nice to just take a breath of fresh air for once in our lives. Okay, I think I'm all set up there. Let's go this way. Very nice to be up here. Maybe I did have to go that way. I think I did, actually. Yeah, I absolutely did. My bad. Go back. How thirsty am I? Very. How full am I? Nope, I can do a soda. Certainly can. Got enough room for it. Nice. Tired again, but you know what? Kind of expected. So maybe what I'll do is I'll sleep outside on the bridge for a little bit before we go into the mine. I think that would be a nice use of time strategically. But the sun is up and we still have a lot of this electricity going on. I wonder if it's... Oh, well, it has to be glimmer fog. We just went outside and it was foggy. It had to be. Okay, conveyor room. That's going to lead us back down into the mine. Obviously, don't want to go that way. So what I'll do is we'll go back down to the concentrator. There's our pelts coming along somewhat nicely. Let me just go ahead and just drink up all the sodas. I don't need to be wanting to gain calories from it. We have so much. Okay, great. Glad I got that settled. And through here, that'll allow us to cut over to the concentrator. And then from there, it's going to be right on out to the bridge. So that's good. Yeah, a lot of... It's definitely... And I can only imagine for a new player, it is definitely overwhelming, this area. Especially when you have to do all of the Langston mine searching. That can certainly be stressful. 100% without a doubt. Let's not get stuck on that. Yeah, without a doubt. Very, very overwhelming. However, if you just do it little by little, or maybe you'll just, you know, follow the left side, keep taking lefts until there's no more lefts to take, you should be good. Should be good. Now the moment of truth is kind of coming, though. Do we have the mine gate key? I think we do. And if we don't, then I don't know where to find it. I I'm pretty sure we have it, right? We have to have gotten it. We really, I think, searched all the main places. I'm sure there's still areas that I haven't even touched yet or seen. But surely we've gotten the mine. Ooh, I'll take that. That was a corner of my eye type of find right there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll head this way. Go right through here. Anything in there? Nope. This was the plastic container I left. Okay, what's in here? Anything useful, perhaps? Perhaps I want to dump some things in here as well. Do one emergency stem. I'll even do one birch bark, too. Yep, fire and cleaning kit can go in there. Insulated flask as well. Same with the sport bow. Not too interested in all that. Am I going to do any reading? Probably not. I'm probably going to come out this way, too. So we'll just leave that there. I'll leave all the accelerant. I'm going to try to go in pretty light, obviously, if you can't tell. I'll leave my boots there, too. I could leave the cattails, too. Yeah, I think I will. Look at how much space we just cleared up. That is excellent. Very good for where we're going, I think. We'll dump that. Probably no reason to use that right now. Let's get out here, though. Cool. Definitely is glimmer fog out here. Which is cool. Okay. Time to have a moment of truth here. Are we gonna be able to get into the mine? I would love to. We can. Awesome. Okay, we unlocked it. That's great. Let's just take a second. Let's not rush anything. I do want to sleep out here for just like a little bit. Could even like sleep entirely. 39. It is pretty cold even for the good clothing we have. But I do think I am gonna try to become fully rested before we go in. A smart move, you know? This also eats away a little bit at the cabin fever, so hopefully it's not going to be as much of a problem. Alright, excellent. We'll drink one of these. Like I said, you can survive without water. Definitely can. Okay, we'll take it fully. Okay. Awesome. Alright, guys. Here we go, really. Moment of truth. What could lie in here? It's a long loading screen. I don't know if I like that. Let's get this lit. Anything over here, perhaps? Nope. Look at this, huh? This is cool. This is cool. Now, this is like... I mean, the other areas, yeah, I haven't been to, but this is surely territory I have not yet been to. Open up the gate. There's got to be some stuff in here, right? Some interesting things. We're very light, so we can take more than we usually would. Some scrap. I'm okay on that. What is this? Nothing. 2 canisters. Cool. A soda. I'll drink that right now. Alright, there's a chief's log right there. Hey, look at that. Oh, baby, come to me. Oh. Oh, take it. There we go. Fantastic find right there. Yeah, woodworking tools. That's really all I wanted to go back to Timberwolf Mountain for, was to grab the woodworking tools again, so that's a fantastic find. Glad we had room for that. Another flare. I'll actually take it. Let me go into the settings real quick. We'll go ahead and enable the voice. That way we can get a lowdown of what's been happening.
I can probably make it back to the surface before the weather turns again. Moving slowly now. Recording as much as I can. The writing helps keep me here. Otherwise, my mind wanders. To the sea. To small ships in deep water. My mother's voice.
Oh dear, sounds like somebody is on their way out, we'll say, of living. Okay, do I have another mission? Check the foreman's reports for details on... Well, I mean, we kinda here. Not gonna lie, kinda here. Keep going, I guess. Onward and forth. Wonder where this is gonna take us. Now this is pretty high above ground, so in theory there's only a limited number of places we can really go before we have to ultimately start losing elevation again. This is the nerd talking. The nerd, the very thinking logically person. Okay, left or right? What do we think? I'm gonna go left. Please be a dead end. I'm actually hoping for one. I see a dead end. What's in here?
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Well, this is exactly why I turned you off, because you scare me every time you talk. So, goodbye. Thanks for playing. Here we go. Yep, dead end. Nothing on you, really. Oh, well, it is what it is. So now we only have one way to go. Once again, very nice. Perfect. Suffocation risk. That's cool. Let me just double check, just like if a freak accident, like I put the mask away or something. That way I know we have it. Wouldn't that be crazy? You accidentally put the mask away, and you do what I do, and wait until you're down to like 10 seconds left. And you go in your inventory for the mask, and there's just no mask. Oh my goodness. And it just ends like your 600-day run. What a tragedy. I cringe just thinking about that. I was gonna say, that looks very safe, doesn't it? Let's put the mask on. It's another little spot down here. Oh, that... Can I... do I have to go down that way? Looks like I might have to. I don't know. Let's go... Let's take this off. There's nothing wrong with keeping that on 24/7, but I just see better without it. Ooh. Site report day 64. I'll get to you in 1 second. Another flare. And a gunpowder. I like that, actually. Okay. Let's throw that right there. Let's look at the report and then turn audio back on. Sorry for this. I hate disrupting the gameplay and going into the settings, but it's kind of part of it.
Their latest big idea is to bring some kind of doctor in. Just to talk, they said. None of the guys on my team believe a word of it. Ever since we flipped the switch on that machine, no one seems settled. We want to get paid, sure, but we want to make it out of this hole in the ground, too. I've got to put a stop to this.
So, is that Dr. Astrid? Like in story mode? Is that exactly like kind of the doctor he's talking about there? They have to fly a doctor in. That surely lines up with story mode pretty well. If that's the case. Why do I have 2 woodworking tools? Did I accidentally... Oh, you know what happened? I picked up the woodworking tools, and then I thought I didn't pick them up because they were still on the table. So it must have been that glitch where 2 spawn in. Interesting. I'm still well below weight, so I'm going to take them. Definitely going to take them. Yeah, very nice to have. So we can really start playing around with decorative items and such. which will be cool. I didn't forget that little coal chute to go down. I kind of have a feeling we're losing elevation, so I think that coal shortcut is going to lead us right down here. I had to guess. This almost feels like I'm heading into like a final boss fight or something. Okay, 2 ways to go. We have a lantern here to light. Another flare, left or right? Let's start by going right. This looks like a safe entrance. Suffocation risk. I guess whatever, right? Keep it going. What happened to you? I'll leave those sardines for the next guy. I really do dislike sardines. Very much. Let's go left because I just want confirmation that this loops, if it does. It does not loop, actually, as a matter of fact. So we'll go straight. Okay, let's go ahead and put the mask on. Finding all those respirators or canisters is very required, we'll say. For sure, if you want to explore this place thoroughly. Okay. More of the same. Left or right again. I'm going to go ahead and follow this way. I'm going to take this off, though. Okay, here we go. We'll flip this on. I'm gonna go left, because I actually do think we have a chance of looping. Never mind. Never mind. And it even looks like there's another way down. Oh, goodness. I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna be in this mine for a while. There's a flare. I'll take that. 83 pounds. We're not doing too bad. Not doing bad at all. Please, I want to find what's in here. Good on that. Quite a journey. Quite a journey. Yeah, here we go. Down again. I think this was most certainly the way to go, though. $30 seconds on the suffocation risk. Our flare might... No, our flare is going to be good. I thought it would maybe expire before then. Oh, nice. Didn't even have to use a canister. Alright. Light this up. Cool. There's a little area back here. Holy crap, this place is no joke. Are you kidding me? Light this up. Wow. Just relentless. Good on that and good on that. The spray paint, though, might be useful. To mark out where you've been and where you haven't been. I'm gonna leave that. 2 woodworking tools is excessive, but I am gonna take them both. Danger, keep out. We'll probably go that way. We'll probably head that way. Security Chief's log 33. Apologies once again. Could maybe just keep the voice on, perhaps. Let's go ahead and just do that.
I'm never leaving this place. I see that now. I tried to reason with him, to get him to see what this had all cost us. Rudiger had other plans. The transmission site over the mountains. He's always had a way out. Always. He risked nothing. So I came back down to try and smash this thing. Or do something. Anything. I think I'll just close my eyes for a little while.
Oh boy, well, she's probably dead, I think, if I had to give my best guess. Probably no longer with us. Why can't I use that? Oh, because it's dead. Of course. I will go ahead and do that. I am going to leave the voice on, that way there's no more interruptions. Okay, so we have choices, right? I'm going to leave that. We have choices. Go left or right. Right said keep out, so I kind of want to go in and see what happens. Yeah, might as well. Go ahead and give it a try. This place looks like nice and... looks like a house. What is this? Oh my goodness. Machinery. What could this be? Oh my. Okay. Interesting. Can't go in there. Okay. Not a problem. I guess we'll just go another way. What's our mission right now? It's still to find details and stuff. Alright. So I guess we'll go left, and then if that doesn't work, then this whole little branch we can just call a dead end for now. Because I'd assume there's a key somewhere for that door. Alright, this is all water, but it's fine. So what's down this way? First of all, how am I... okay, just insomnia. That's all. Good. What's my clothing doing? Does your clothing take damage from the suffocation risk? I almost kind of think it doesn't. Not sure, though. Oh, here we go. Okay, can't go in there either. Alright. Two secretive areas that we cannot seem to access. I'm gonna say probably just go the other way now. See, once again, just walking simulator. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's okay, I can see my way back. Down to 5 flares, that's okay though. I'm gonna find a lot more, I bet. Alright, let's light this up. Alright, so this way I think is gonna be important, so let's not forget it. Definitely will go back though. Go back this way and see what's up. Do I have to go down like the coal chutes to access those other points, maybe? I'll try to keep this whole layout in mind. Yep, I know. We're suffocating, I get it. There we go. Okay, there's that metal box. We'll keep going. Perhaps there's like a little like hole chute on this left side. That would only make sense. Okay, we went that way. A little lost. Let's look for any coal tunnels again. Another left or right. My goodness, I am just lost right now. Totally lost. We definitely... No, we did go this way. Oh, I'm so lost right now. Alright, before I go that way, let's go catch our breath again. And we'll go right back in. Oh, I guess there's no risk. Hard hat.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No different than what we've already found. Okay, nothing in there. Alright. Yeah, back this way. Back this way. We'll go kind of all the way back towards the beginning and then kind of reassess tunnels we haven't been through. Doing this all... It's even more of a choice. Doing this all mentally, kind of not the most recommended thing to do. I'll definitely say. But it does kind of keep you invested, so... Not opposed to doing this. Okay, can I see a light. I'm assuming that I can maybe make it without having to use... Yeah, here we go. Nice. Okay. We're here now. I really don't know where I came from. I really don't. Let me go this way. Bunch of walking around. This way looks familiar. I do think this is kind of towards the way out. Yeah, surely this must be. Memory serves. I think there's some coal tunnels on this right side here. This is where we found one of the chief logs. Yep. If all else fails, we'll go down that little tunnel there. Alright. Keep pressing on. There could just be absolutely nothing back over near the start, and all the work that needs to be done is already past us. Yeah. Okay, 2 more ways to go. Can I try this way? Oh, this looks new. Oh no, that's the way out. That does not look new. Okay. We'll try the other tunnel. If the other tunnel doesn't work, we'll go down the little coal chute. That'll be the plan. Yeah, we'll go straight this time. Oh, that scared me. We'll throw that though. We'll light this up. Here we go. I can't remember if we went this way, actually. I'm gonna say probably not. Oh, we did. I do think this is, a way we went. It all just looks so similar. Okay, let's go down this way. I did go down that way, I do recall. Okay. Nice. I like that. That brings us to here. So it seems like the consensus is kind of, if I find the little coal chute, then I should kind of take it. Because this is going to lead right back up to... Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna maybe go back down here. Let's see if we can find something. If not, then I have a fear that we might be missing something, maybe in the regular mines, outside of this mine gate and everything. We'll see. I try not to look everything up though, because, you know, I want it to be obviously a surprise. An honest kind of reaction when I find these things, but if I do end up finding myself stuck, you know, not gonna hesitate. There's a split in the road. We'll go this way. Okay, that's... We did find this already, correct? Yes. Alright. Go back here. But this is gonna be... Oh no, not quite. Okay, go this way. I mean, really, at this point, just looking for a key or practically anything. Yeah, this is the metal box. So we came from this way. Interesting. We'll try straight ahead, if we haven't already, which I'm sure we have, but we'll just do it again for completeness. Okay, there's a coal chute going down. I like that. Let's take it. Okay. And that leads me to here. Gotcha. Okay. Is there, like, something I'm missing, perhaps? Because we know that way's locked, and we know the other way is locked. So we're kind of at a standstill. Explore the locked zone of the mine for any signs of Rudiger. Kinda did that, though, already. Okay, I mean, let me just go back this way. It's totally possible that maybe I've missed something. You know, if that's the case, maybe what I'll do is just head back to the very, very beginning. And maybe I'll just catch some sleep outside while we think about it. Make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Doesn't seem like it. Anything? Nope. Okay, anything in here? What was this? Oh. Oh. And just like that, the run's over. Imagine. I just didn't approach the machine, I guess. What the heck is this?
In every man's journey, there's a moment of total clarity. When a blue sky or an empty road shows the way forward. I have had several moments like this during my life, but they always carry with them a spark of unpredictability. An
No way
energy I
out.
cannot control. Was it these moments, these great creases in time that brought me my wealth? My success? My institutions and engines of influence and power? I have explored many corners of the planet and subjected myself to many dangerous and foolish undertakings, seeking the answers to these questions. And I survived, often in spite of myself and my ambition to define the absolute edges of my own existence. But as the wheel of my life makes its final turn, I have decided they are the wrong questions altogether. I am making new questions, and with them, new answers, new knowledge. A different world is coming. I am certain of it, and I will be prepared. It is only a matter of when, and it is in uncovering the when that I will define my own moment. Once again, I have seen the new horizon,
My goodness. Okay. Can I leave? I can. Can I at least maybe go the other way? I'd like to maybe... Oh, I can. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's maybe get the lantern on this one. This is really, really cool. But it's also very, very confusing. All I had to do was just approach it, huh? That's all I had to do. What is up here? Oh my good... Ugh! Brother! Security Chief's remains? This was you? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's where we came in from. This is kind of crazy, actually. Foreman's tool
I
belt.
could use this.
A high-quality belt to lighten the load, perfectly balanced to ensure all-day comfort and stability. Hey, I mean, say no more. Well, I saw an intruder. Let's get this guy out of here. Okay. So I can put you on instead of crampons, and I'm lighter. Wow. I love that for me. Okay, cool. Broken metal control thing. That's fine. Let's start searching this place out. I'm sure there's going to be even more secrets. Now let's maybe take care of... Sorry, hold on. Maybe take care of ourselves first real quick, just so nothing sneaks up on me. I'll go ahead and take care of that. Lightens the load a little bit. That was nice finding that tool belt, though. We'll go ahead and drink that. Cool. I think that's good for now. Okay. Yeah, guys. What a place. Like, where the heck, you know? Where the heck? A bunch of books. All set on that. Cardboard box. My Testament. Oh my god. It's not that bad. In every man's journey, there is a moment of total... Oh wait, this is what he said to us. I have seen the new horizon. Maybe that's why it's called Last Horizons. This part of the tales that happened. Ugh, that's gross. But, okay. I'm just gonna search everything else before I decide to touch that stuff. Very interesting, to say nonetheless. Very, very fascinating. I'll take that. It's not bad. Foreman's site report. That's cool. What time is it, by the way? Oh, like midnight. Let's turn this out before reading.
We're just waiting now. I've been walking the tunnels up and down. Hair's getting bad again. Just scribbling these reports. Not sure why, though. Not anymore. It's like they turn the lights off in my head. All dark. Where'd it all go?
My goodness. Yeah, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I won't lie. Shall not lie. Okay, there was a security... Yep, Chief's log. Grab that. Dated photograph.
I wanted to see you again. I wanted to feel your hand on my hip. Your smile in my eyes. I can't picture what this thing is without that. Or you. Everything is fading away here. I keep seeing my spot up above, near the waterfall. I want to escape. All that water, on its way to the sea. Far away. The only thing I know is if I write it down, It might get to you. Some way. I love you. Just frost now. My breath.
Well, that's unfortunate. At the very least, security chiefs remains. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use Rose remains for a thumbnail, of course, right? Say cheese. Am I right? It's horrible. All right. Human bones weathered by time and memory. It's powerful. I'll take it, I guess. Yay. Okay. Lie the security chief's bones to rest near the waterfall from her logbook Polaroid. Okay, so that's gonna mean we're getting out of the mine, correct? Would assume, maybe. I don't know. There was still another way to go, though. I do recall. This is all kind of wild, though. This is all pretty insane. Do I have Bro's remains just chilling in my inventory, or what? Doesn't seem like it. I'm kind of glad that's not the case. Okay. Let's drink up a little bit. It was a very traumatic experience. Nice soda will do the trick. There we go. Alright. I guess I don't need a flare. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do one. Still well below weight as well, which is nice. Alright. Yeah. Insanely, insanely cool. This is very... very story mode-like. But I really do enjoy it. Okay, let's go the other way, though. I believe it's going to be through this way. We'll see if we can get in, maybe. I don't know. Because this way was locked, too, and I don't know why it was locked. We'll try it again. And we'll see. If not, then we're just going to go right back up to the surface and, well, hopefully get close to completing this tale. Okay, here we are. Can I get in? I can. Who's in here? I have a flare.
Yeah, freezing.
What? Why are you complaining? Stop. It's literally fine. You're alright. Oh, wait. Oh, wait! This is to... Oh my goodness, it's full circle. This is to get into... so the concentrator had a tunnel coming down, and this is where you come in from originally. Ah. I do see. Okay. Well, that actually makes it very easy for me. That makes it very easy. We just walk up here. Yep. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect way to wrap that up. Excellent. And it won't be long until we can head outside. I am going to try to go sleep outside, though. Because I think that's going to be the next thing. The next obstacle is to try to ward off any cabin fever that developed during this time. So, where's this Polaroid going to be? Not very helpful, to say the very least, but it looks like it'll be kind of towards the north eastern corner of the map. We can go do that. Yep. Next to the waterfall from her logbook Polaroid. Okay. And here we are. Nice. Just like nothing happened, right? Like nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna go down though and cut across. Because there's a little outside area that's protected from the wind. That we can sleep. Kind of sleep in. To maybe get this cabin fever away. Because I know it's coming. I know it is. I can just feel it. I have a good sense for when it's going to be coming on. That was really cool. That was a really, really cool expedition in the mines. I heavily, heavily enjoyed that. It's very rare, especially when you play for as long as I have been, to find kind of new things like that that are exciting to explore. And I'm very glad that that was one of the things that I have not explored yet. So, very cool. I'm going to be heavily awaiting the next tale to drop. That'll be really nice. It's gunsmithing. Did I read that? I did. Good for me. Okay. How cold are we out here, though? Because that'll kind of be the make or break whether or not I want to stay out here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Well, I will just kind of sleep, I guess. Just do 3 hours for now. Now, I do know we have a few valuable items up in that plastic container on the very top of the concentrator. I am going to grab those, do not worry. I'm not going to go anywhere without them. Maybe what we'll do is once this Aurora ends... Who's out there? Beautiful morning, though. Look at this, huh? Look at these wolves, just messing around. Where are they running to? Wolves are like the cutest thing, but they're also just scary and annoying. I don't know. But, okay, let's head to the top, though. Look at this. Oh, so nice to just be done with the mines. It really is. It's a great place, don't get me wrong. Fantastic time. I had a great time wandering aimlessly and not knowing where I'm going. It was a fun time, but I'm happy to be done with it. On to the next chapter. Do I have any soda? I ran out of soda. That's cool. I'll drink my Pinnacle Peaches once the time comes. Time could be now. It is now. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to... Yeah, here we go. I'm going to try to navigate this in the dark a little bit. Who am I kidding? Let's just use a flare. Let's get him out. Yeah, flares definitely do get the MVP for this mining trip that we did. Where is my... Here we go. We'll drop both of those, and then we'll just crush a can of peaches. Nice. That is all I'm able to do for now. Alright. So, we have the ear wrap. I think that was like the main valuable item that I kept in the container. Could be incorrect, though. I want to say I'm probably more than likely incorrect. We'll see, though. It's going to be right up here. And we can take that long slide conveyor belt, if you will, all the way back down, too. Alright, moment of truth. What did I have in here? Nothing insane, actually. Nothing crazy. I am going to take these back, though. I'll take one cleaning kit. I am going to probably dump the rest of these flares, though. They came in handy, but now I think the time is kind of over. I'll take that, and I'll take that. I'll take the ammo. I think that's all I want, though. I think the sewing primer we did already read. I think all 3 of these books we read. But let me just double check and make absolutely sure. Yes, no, yes, yes. And then, yeah, okay, great. Good. We have a lot of canisters. Do I maybe want to make a donation to this pile? I kind of think I do. The only place that I think we're going to need these again is Blackrock. I'm going to say let's keep 3 canisters on us, maybe. We gotta take some more stuff out. We'll take both of those out. Yeah, that's good. And then I do think I am going to put my warmer boots back on. And perhaps I leave the chemical boots here as well. What do we think about that? I can't really... Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Great, so those will stay there. We have the ear wrap we're not wearing and the crampons. That is good, I think. That's going to be the only thing. We have 3 canisters for ourselves. That is excellent. Yeah, let's take back the cattails. Okay. Alright. What a good spot we're in. What a real good spot, actually. Do I want to leave 1 pair of woodworking tools here? I could. I definitely could, and I actually think I'm gonna. Yeah, let's just drop 1 of them. And then we'll continue on our way. So, we know where a kit of woodworking tools are. Perfect. Let's just walk this way and we'll be able to go down this way. Anything over here? Would be like a nice spot for a rifle, maybe. I don't know. What do I know? Okay. Just head down this way. Okay, you're going off. You're done. It was fun while it lasted, man. I gotta be honest, but no, you're done. Thank you. Just did that because it looked cool. This is the part where I kind of... There we go. Okay. Great. Love that. Maybe I'll take that. Alright. Excellent. Got everything we need. What's our final weight after picking up all that stuff? 74 pounds. Wow. And if we take these off... 82. It's not really a huge difference, to be quite honest. It's really not. But you know what, though? Like, I will probably keep both of them on, to be quite honest. And if we're ever cold, we can just put the ear wrap back on. Okay, great. I know you didn't see me, did you? I know you can't come in here, can you? You can come in here, can't you? I don't know what killing you is going to do for me, but... Come here. Another one bites the dust, you know? One day they'll learn. Alright. I can't really take anything from this wolf, which is a great feature, by the way. Not being able to eat the meat. I was a little confused in the last episode, but... No, definitely, definitely great. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and take care of his buddy. We'll get him to come over here, too, and we'll lay him to rest right next to his partner here. Just so the area is a little less, dangerous, we'll say. Who would have thought wolves are not the apex predator? See how he reacts here. Oh, he's gonna come in the side entrance. Missed. That was bound to happen. Alright, it happens. I was on a hot streak, you know, I was bound to miss. I didn't expect him to take such a wide turn either. That's alright. Can I? I can't. Not while I'm sprained, anyway. That's all I suffered? Really? Oh, well, that's easy. Just do that, and I'll use some painkillers, too, because, well, never use them. I do want my revenge. Actually, he's gonna go die, actually, so I guess that was kind of worth it, because we'll get a free wolf death without using cartridge, which is nice. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, that's cool. Did I already pick up the casing that I dropped? I think I might have. How did my clothing fare? Are we okay? That is in the 70s. The boots are in the 70s. We really didn't take a hit. That's great. Awesome. Okay, yeah, he's limping a little bit. Let's see, because we can... Yeah, we can do that Vista. We have to, anyway. Is that going to be, like, somewhere that I can locate? Yeah, it's going to be in here, Polaroids. Yes, faded photograph. Where's this at? Where in the heck could this be? I guess that's going to be a search for the next episode, really. Yeah. Locals call this the Enduring Waterfall. Wanted to capture the view from my unusual spot. What are you doing, Wolf? My goodness. Okay. Well, hey, you know what, though? Enduring Waterfall in the next episode. Let's step in here for a save real quick. The wildlife seems to not be a fan of me. And yeah. So, quite a productive episode. Probably one of the most revealing episodes that we've had in quite some time. So that is good. Really kind of just continuing the challenges here. That'll be the same theme for the next episode. And we'll try to locate the waterfall. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.